Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole and I'm so grateful to have you here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I love you all so much. Thank you all for all the love, support, encouragement, likes, comments, all of your beautiful words. Thank you all. I just really love you all so much and I'm so grateful to be here with you today and to be a part of this community and to be here doing this work with you all. Thank you all, honestly. So we're back with a pick a card. We're going to do a pick a card about ancestor messages. I've been wanting to do this pick a card for the last couple of days, but for whatever reason, there's been a lot of interruption. And so I just kind of feel that energy in the collective right now. It may be like a lot of distractions or interruptions or what may seem like roadblocks or setbacks. But, everything is meant to be. Everything is happening the way it should. Even though it's like we make these plans. Like I made the plan to record this like yesterday or something like that, or Monday, one of these days. And then it just, I don't know. It just didn't happen. So, it's just a reminder just to trust the process and trust the plan. And even though you make these plans, there's always the higher power and it doesn't always go the way you think. So anyway, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Thank you all so much. Timestamps will be linked below. I will see you in your reading. Thank you again. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling great. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I love you all so much. So grateful for all of you. Thank you for all of your love and support. So we're going to get right into it. Pile 1, what are the ancestor messages for you? What do you need to know? What's going on? What would your ancestors like to tell you? Pile 1. Pile 1. Okay, pile 1. Spirit and ancestors and ancient ancestors, please come through. Please give me some messages for pile 1. Pile 1. Pile 1. Alright. Okay, so we have the moon in reverse. And then these fell out. So we have temperance. And then we have 7 of swords in reverse. We have Page of Swords. This one wants to come out. We have 6 of Wands in reverse. We have 8 of Cups. We have the Strength card. And then we have 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have King of Cups. Alright, and then I have these Tipsy Tips Family Feud Oracle deck. If you would like to purchase, the link is below. Divine Intervention. Okay, love to see it. Let's see what else. Cruel Intentions. Where is the love? Okay, it's going to be a lot of cards here. A lot of cards came out for each pile. It's always a lot of messages. The ancestors always come through pretty fierce. Hard in the paint. They come through harder than spirit most of the time. This secret lies in the grave. Okay. Drug addict. Secrets exposed. heavy burden, broken hearted, blackmail. Okay, this isn't, I'm gonna try to make it work, but this is not always all going to fit. What do the ancestors want to say? What is your intuition telling you? The child is not yours. Ooh. Karma. Okay, let me just tap in Pile 1. It's a lot going on here. Okay. Ooh. Let me just see. Okay. All right. Pile 1. So it's a few things going on here. Oh, this is intense. The ancestors, what do the ancestors want to say? So they want to say a lot. There's some secrets here that are being exposed. I mean, not only do we have the card, but then we have this secret lies in the grave. I do feel for some of you, there is either like a secret love child from, like, you know, maybe I'm hearing, you know, the father, the paternal side. It could be the father, the grandfather. It could be, you know, a father figure. There's a secret child here that no one knows about. For some of you, you know, this parent, this father passed away. For some of you, I'm here, it's your mother too. So you take what resonates. You know, usually when we hear about secret child, we always think about the father, but for some of you, it's a mother too. Okay, it's a secret child that the mother had that was either given up for adoption, or a family member took the child as their own and they raised the child as their own, and the secret went to the grave. Like, you know, let's just say if it was the auntie that raised the child. Like for some of you, I'm hearing it was, you know, it was a person in the family who could not have children, and that person took the child as their own, but it was really, you know, either the mother, your mother, or the grandmother that really had the child, that really birthed the child. So you grew up thinking that this was your cousin, but this is really your brother or sister. So for some of you, I'm hearing there's a secret child that's out of the state. Your father had a separate family, a second family. Okay, so it's more than one child here. I'm hearing 1, 2, or 3 children in another state, another city that you are not aware of. For some of you, this parent has passed away and they took that secret to the grave, and things will be coming out. For some of you, I'm hearing that the sibling, the secret child, the secret sibling of yours or siblings will be reaching out to you because they knew about this. They even knew about you, but they didn't know that no one else knew about them. For some of you, you know, this secret needs to come out because this is going to heal you. For some of you, I'm hearing it's a situation here where there's karma here. Okay, there's karma. It's feeling like an energy of bad blood. I'm also getting an energy of, oh, you're just like your parent. You're just like your mom. You're just like your dad. It's an energy of, this needs to come out so the next generation does not repeat this pattern, okay? There's an energy here of previous generations doing this, having a second family, having a child, and, you know, someone couldn't have a baby, so they passed the child off as, you know, the cousin when it was really a sibling. You know, there's a hidden secrecy in the family regarding children, okay? Children, and that needs to stop. That's the divine intervention. That needs to stop because there's a heavy burden that's being placed on the children and the family. There's a heavy burden, and it's a burden of karma. It's almost like an energy of not being good enough, not feeling worthy. Like I'm hearing, you didn't acknowledge me, you didn't claim me, you didn't make me feel that I was good enough to know the other people in the family, to know the siblings. You know, if it's the storyline of this brother or sister was passed off as a cousin, but they're really a brother or sister, but the family hid it. It's like, oh, why didn't anyone tell me who my real mom was? That makes me feel not good enough. So it's a heavy burden, and it's karma being placed on the children and the family. And it's like a situation where this has been cycling for at least 3 or 4 generations. And it's time for these secrets to be exposed, because some people have become addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol and drugs, because of the feelings from the family, because of this burden, okay? Because of feeling like they're not good enough. For some of you, I am hearing here that either you are lying about the paternity of your child, and I'm sorry, trigger alert, I'm not trying to trigger you, but I have to give you the message as it's coming. The ancestors are saying, if you are lying about the paternity of your child, if you're lying about who the father is, this secret will be exposed. You're going to have to come clean. Trigger alert. I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm sending you so much love. No judgment here. Please don't feel any judgment. Please don't feel any guilt. Please don't feel any shame. Everyone does the best they can with what they have. Okay? Everyone does the best they can with what they have. No one's judging you. It may have been a sacrifice you had to make at the time. But if you are lying about the paternity of the child, the secret is going to be exposed until you clear it. You're going to have to come. This is creating karma, okay? Continuing the cycle of karma. You're going to have to clear that. You're going to have to be honest. The ancestors want to tell you that. You're going to have to be honest. Now, for some of you, this is really deep. For some of you, someone has been lying about the child being yours, and it's really not yours. Okay? And the ancestors are saying, what does your intuition tell you? What is it that you need to find out? What does it tell you? Because for some of you, the child is not yours, and you need to know that. It's a serious energy here of karma being placed on the children, okay? And the ancestors are like, stop this now. This is a very firm, we're not having this. The scales will be balanced. The next generation is not going to keep taking on this karma and be burdened down, because this is causing addictions, sex addictions, food addictions, alcohol addictions, drug addictions. And they're like, no, we're not doing this anymore. For some of you, there is a blackmail energy here. Someone is blackmailing, and I'm feeling like for some of you, this could be connected to the child is not yours. Someone could be trying to frame the story of this child is yours. They're trying to take you for money. They're lying about this. They're lying about the paternity because they want money. Okay. And this situation may leave you brokenhearted, because you may have been feeling like this child was yours. You thought that this child was yours. So this situation may leave you brokenhearted. For some of you, it's an energy here of either you're going through a breakup, or there's some type of breakdown in a connection, or you're worried about a connection, and you're not sure about where things are going. For some of you, you've been betrayed in this connection. You've been cheated on. You've been lied to. And this has left you brokenhearted and feeling like you don't know where the love is. For some of you, you're going through a breakup, a divorce. You've been thinking about reconciling, but that's really not what you want to do. You really want to continue to walk away. And the ancestors are saying, what does your intuition say? Do you want to walk away, or do you want to stay? Because if this situation, for some of you, if this is a karmic situation that's felt very addictive, they're saying it's time to walk away. Okay? That's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, they're saying do not be afraid to be alone. You're never alone. They're always with you. Do not be afraid to be alone. They are always with you. They're saying spend time with them. They want to spend time with you. They want to expose some more things that you need to know. For some of you, there's a grandmother that's going to be passing away soon that you need to talk to. Again, I'm sorry. I know that these messages probably sound so damn triggering. I'm sorry. Like, I really am sending you so much love, but I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but the ancestors come through so hard. It's like boom, 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 boom. They don't play. Like, they're harder than spirit. They go hard in the paint. So it's like when I'm downloading, it's like boom, 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 boom. And it's like, I'm like, my head is spinning. Okay, back to what I was saying. So sorry. There's a grandmother that's going to pass away. And I don't know a timeline. This could be a few years from now. But anyway, there's a grandmother that has limited time on the earth side. You need to connect with this grandmother because there's some secrets and stories that you need to be writing down and you need to know. Okay? There's some secrets that you need to know, stories that you need to be writing down because you're going to be the one, you're going to be the gatekeeper that carries this on to the next generation. Okay? For some of you, there's a big shift happening. It's a big divine intervention shift that's happening. For some of you, you're getting ready to get cleared of a lot of karma. For some of you, you've been in hell. You've been going through a very difficult period in your life. Breakups, betrayal, being lied to. People stole from you. People did you wrong. You didn't know who you could trust. You've been going through a huge karmic cycle. We have Saturn here. That's karma. Okay? It's been very difficult. It's been difficult for you to trust your intuition. It's been difficult for you to know which way to go. It's been difficult for you to even connect with yourself. For you to even look in the mirror. For some of you, I'm here, you don't even know who you are anymore. This is getting ready to end. This painful cycle you're coming out of. For some of you, you already have been coming out of it. You've been seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel. For some of you, you're getting ready to see it. You've been going through a huge karmic cycle, and they are divinely intervening on your behalf to clear this karma for you. They're helping you to clear this karma. They're helping you to cut it away because it's kept you in a place of feeling burdened down, feeling like you can't trust anyone, feeling brokenhearted, feeling like you've been tired of being taken advantage of. You've been tired of, being betrayed because, at your core, you have a lot of love and compassion for everyone. And the ancestors don't want to see you in this place of going through this over and over and over. They've seen you go through it enough. For some of you, this was a part of the plan. You had to go through all these breakdown moments. For some of you, like I said, I'm hearing like, you dealt with a break-in. You've dealt with someone stealing your car. You've dealt with incarceration, betrayal, divorce, or a serious breakup. It's so much coming out that many of you have dealt with. Addiction issues. This karma is getting cleared. They're divinely intervening to clear this karma for you, to release you from this. Because you've learned your lessons. For some of you, you're getting there. You're not there yet, but you're getting there. You have some more digging to do. You have some more things need to come out. Like I said, secrets exposed is like the biggest theme of your reading, pile 1. Secrets are getting ready to come out. If they haven't already been coming out, you're getting ready to get hit with a lot of secrets from all sides. And for some of you, this is timeless when I'm recording this. However, when I'm uploading this, this is Cancer season. For some of you, a lot is going to be coming out in Leo season. July, August, okay? Timeless, though. You take what resonates. But Leo season, you will have the strength to be able to handle these secrets that are coming out. For some of you, this is jaw-dropping type shit that's getting ready to come out. It's like, oops, the shit really hit the fan. Like, oh my God, like what just happened? Okay, so you're being, for some of you, you need to rest. You need to strengthen up and rest because it's getting ready to be intense. Because for what I'm hearing and seeing here, you're at the end of the cycle. So you have like a couple of more tests to pass. So you're getting ready to be tested like, okay, have you really learned this? Have you really learned that? Like you're going to be ending this karmic cycle, but it's like, okay, are you ready to really move forward with your new beginning? And it's going to be yours to pass. But the main thing that will help you pass your test is following your intuition. Following your intuition and connecting with your ancestors. Connecting with them more. Talking to them. Asking them for help. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Ask them for help. That's what they're there to do. They want to clear this. They want to help you. But like I said, you're getting to the end of the cycle for many of you. So you're going to have to pass these last few tests to really move forward to your new beginning. Okay. Assessing number 9. The void, number 1. Action 15, which reduces to the number 6. We have Epiphany 13, which reduces to the number 4. Travel 34, which reduces to the number 7. Coins, number 9. Okay, so that's 2 9s here. That's 99. Okay, and then we also have I am all that I need. I am more than enough. I am my own person. I don't have to explain myself. Okay, pile 1. So what's happening here is this. Like I said, it's some heavy shit that's getting ready to come out. Because now we have here again, Epiphany, light bulb. That means it's going to be, you know how people say make it make sense? It's going to be a whole lot of things coming out that's going to make a lot of sense. And I really feel that very strongly. I feel like, you know, you've been in a place, pile 1, where a lot of things haven't made sense. You know, you hear one thing, you hear another thing, and it's like, this doesn't really make sense. How does this go together? You're getting ready to, the things that you're getting ready to, the secrets that are getting ready to be exposed is going to make so many things make sense that you've been collecting and downloading over the last 2-3 years. That's how deep this is really getting ready to be. Yeah, so, okay. The messages that you're getting ready to get is going to connect a lot of dots. A lot of dots that you've been downloading and things that haven't made sense. It's all going to make sense. And it's going to be like all these light bulbs are going to go off in your mind. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember this from 2 years ago. I remember that from 9 months ago. 9 is really prominent for this pile, okay? And that's closing in. You're closing out this cycle. You're getting close to 10. Okay, 9 is right before 10, so you're getting close to ending a very painful cycle. You're almost there. So the epiphany, the secrets are getting ready to come. Don't worry, you have the strength. You're strong enough to deal with this. You are strong enough to you are strong enough to flow with this, okay? Like I said, get some rest. You need to rest up for what's getting ready to come. If you can just give yourself an extra hour each day, or take some time off. We have travel here. Some of you do need to travel, or maybe you have travel coming up, or maybe, you know, that's something someone's going to invite you on a travel, on a trip. If you have time, take a trip. This will be really good for your energy. This will be very helpful for you. Right now, you're in a place, and if you're not in this place of assessing, you need to be. You need to just keep quiet, keep your eye on everything. Watch everything, listen for everything. You don't need to say a whole lot right now. You don't need to speak on a lot of things right now. Just watch. Just pay attention and just watch. You don't need to talk, just listen and pay attention. Pay attention to everything. Like I said, get more rest, action. So there is going to be some more money coming your way. For some of you, I'm hearing this is an opportunity to make more money. For some of you, this is going to be just like a windfall coming your way that you don't even expect. Okay, this is a beautiful blessings that are coming for you, that are coming to you. For some of you, if there is an opportunity that's coming your way, you're going to need to take action. You're going to need to take action on the opportunity. And it's going to, once you take action, once you trust your intuition, trust yourself, and take the proper action, the inspired, aligned action, then you will be able to have the abundance, which will be a windfall of money, okay? That's coming for you as well as you close out this cycle. So let's talk about this. These are some affirmations that you need to do, pile 1. I am my own person. I don't have to explain myself. So this is just you reminding yourself. Have the boundaries, have the proper boundaries to protect yourself, to love yourself. You don't need to explain yourself. If you tell someone no, like you don't want to do something, whatever the case may be, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to give them follow-up responses. You don't have to say, hey, I can't do this because of X, Y, Z. No, I can't do this and I'm sorry. You don't even have to say you're sorry. You know, you can do that, but no, this doesn't fit with my plan right now. I won't be able to do this. And then that's it. Hold yourself, hug yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself, okay? That's what you need to do right now. Hold yourself just like this woman is holding herself in this picture. And just remember, you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Right here, I am all that I need and I am more than enough. So this is saying again, you are more than enough. You don't need anyone else to validate you. You don't need anyone to tell you that, you don't need anyone to complete you. You are whole just by yourself, okay? You don't need anyone to complete you. You are more than enough by yourself. Now, anyone else coming in the picture, that's just a compliment. That's complimentary, okay? I'm not saying that we don't need people. That's not it at all. But remember, you have all the love that you need within you. You are enough. You are more than enough. And for some of you, you need to get more flexible or maybe change your exercise routine. So I really hope that helps, Pile 1. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sorry if some of those messages were triggering. It was really heavy, Pile 1, but you got this. I'm proud of you, Pile 1. Your ancestors are proud of you. You're doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep growing. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much for being here. Please like the video. Please comment below. Share the video. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling great. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I just appreciate all of you, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Okay, what did the ancestors want to say, Pile 2? We're going to jump right into it. Let's say trigger warning. Pile 1 was pretty triggering. So there may be triggering messages for Pile 2 as well. I just want to say that, the ancestors come through pretty hard and heavy. They go hard. They can be heavier than spirit, harder and heavier when they give these messages, okay? So, and it's all love, but, they don't play. They don't mess around. So, just want to say that before we get going. Okay, Pile 2. What do the ancestors want to say? Pile 2. Okay, cards are jumping. Okay, so we have the Hermit. We have 7 of Swords in reverse. We have 2 of Wands in reverse. We have 9 of Cups. We have 2 of Swords. And we have the Tower. How to ancestors, ancient ancestors, spirit, what would you have to say? 2 of Pentacles. So it's a lot of 2s here. So 222. Google that as well. More messages for you. 222. We have 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now the Tipsy Tiff Family Feud Oracle deck. If you would like to purchase this, the link is below. Let's get into it. Let's see what other messages are coming through from the ancestors. Trigger alert. Okay, so that's what I was saying. How to. Bitterness. Money, addictions, gambling. That's what little boys do. Fake friends. Father wounds. Put your pride to the side. Stop people pleasing. Put yourself first. Late night visits. They did the best they could. So and so. And codependent behavior. Okay, let me see. How to, let me tap in. How to. Okay. This is intense. Okay, so there is some codependent behavior here. And for many of you, I do feel that the codependent behavior is centered around people pleasing. I do feel that there is a great deal of people pleasing that's being done here. And it's kind of just like I'm getting the energy of this is something that's just been ingrained. This is something that's you've been programmed to do since you were a child. You were programmed to, and many of us are, this is what we were taught to do. This is how we were taught to give and receive love. Like, you have to do this in order to get approval. You have to do this in order to get validation. You have to do this in order to feel love from, your family, your parents, and things like that. So it's kind of just like this is the nature of the situation. This has been built. This has been something that you may have been programmed to believe, like this is how you show love, by always doing everything that, this person asks, always showing up for everyone, always being there for everyone. Anything they ask, doesn't matter what it is, you're always giving. So this is something that really needs to be addressed, pal, too, because this is something that you're putting yourself in an energetic deficit, okay? Your energy is being depleted because of the people pleasing. You're not able to give yourself the proper amount of love and care and time and encouragement because of this people pleasing. And for some of you, I'm hearing that you've gotten a lot better and your ancestors are acknowledging that, and they want you to know that they are proud of you for your progress, but there's still more work to be done. There's still more work to go. I do feel like for some of you, you are in a hermit mode type situation right now. You may be kind of isolating yourself from people. I do feel that for some of you, you have come to the realization that you have fake friends. You have people in your circle that you thought had your back. You thought that they were there for you. Yeah, now my throat chakra is like stuck. There's some friends that you need to cut off, and there's some people that you need to have some conversations with, and just be like, hey, you know what? We're not vibrationally, and sometimes when you say this stuff, people are like, what are you talking about? But really, it's what it is. It's like, we're not at the same vibrational place. Like, our energy is not matching. And this relationship has run its course. I'm moving on. I'm moving in a different direction. Things are changing. We're not resonating the way we used to. 5 years ago, yeah, we were tight. We were this, we were that. I'm not the same person anymore. I don't look at the world the same way. I don't have the same type of, the energy is just not a match. And it's nothing like, it's not a situation where it's like, you don't still have respect for this person, or you don't still, feel love for this person. It's just not the same, and it's okay. In society, we are taught to just hold on to people. Just keep holding on, keep giving them more chances. Let them try it again. And it's like, you have to know when to let go. You don't have to keep holding on. You don't have to keep forcing. We're not here to force. We're here to flow. So if you have people in your life that you don't even, like, when you think about the people in your life, think about this. Do you enjoy spending time with them? Does it feel like a burden? Does it feel like, damn, I just talked to them on the phone and now my energy is just like at zero? I don't even feel any energy I have no energy for myself now. If those are the kind of things that are coming up, then that means it's time for you to cut these people back and just let them know, like, hey, it is what it is, but it's just not the same anymore. For some of you, you are dealing with father wounds, or if you're not dealing with father wounds, you need to start dealing with your father wounds, because that's really and truthfully, that's where a lot of your issues with your relationships, with your friendships, the codependent behaviors, this is where this is all stemming from, the father wounds. You're being asked to put your pride to the side. Okay, if you do not talk to your father, or it's a situation where you don't want to deal with your father, or you don't want to face these wounds, you don't want to face the pain, because we do have heartbreak here. You're being asked to face it because this is where you will unlock a lot of your issues, your trust issues, the codependent nature, the people pleasing, the bitterness, the anger, the resentment connects to your father. For some of you, I'm hearing it's a grandfather. For some of you, I'm hearing it's a father. For some of you, it's both. You have resentment and anger towards your grandfather and your father. For some of you, I'm hearing it's an uncle, okay, or a father figure. There's also this energy of the ancestors are pointing out for some of you is some type of it's like late night visits that are happening with someone that really, like, this person isn't of your highest good. I'm just going to show you this card here. It's like an energy, for some of you, is very karmic. You may be feeling like you can't let this person go, or this person can't let you go, or you're just having a hard time breaking free of this. And it could be, really motivated by sex. It could be really motivated by not wanting to be alone. It could be motivated by just having someone there. And it's like, the person is cool and all, but you really do know that you don't really see anything deeper with this person. So the ancestors are pointing this out, and I'm hearing the ambulance. They're like, it's an emergency. Like, you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. Like, are you going to continue this path with this person, or are you going to let this person go? They're asking you to be honest with yourself, and they're asking you to face whatever it is there. Because if it's karma there that you need to clear, you need to learn some lessons, you need to be honest about that. Don't keep looking at it like, oh, this is just about sex. Oh, I'm just in this for sex. If it's a situation where you keep going back, it's something deeper there, something deeper that needs to be addressed. So the ancestors are pointing this out, and they're like, if there's some deeper things here, what is this person showing you? What is this person trying to tell you? What is this person mirroring back to you? Okay. For some of you, you need to also remember, for some of you, there's a tower moment that's getting ready to happen. When the tower happens, it's like divine intervention, but it's destruction. It's the tower crumbling because it was built on like a lie or deceit or secrets. Something's getting ready to be exposed for some of you. Something's getting ready to come out. Something's getting ready to be broken. For some of you, it's relationships, okay? The relationships in your life. And you need to know that they did the best they could. So if this is connecting back with you and your father wounds, acknowledge that they did the best they could and release that level of resentment and anger. When you say to yourself, hey, you know what? This person did the best they could with what they knew and what they had. You may be in a situation where you are actually an older soul. Your soul is older than your father or your grandfather, even though the age is whatever it is. That's all relative, okay? That doesn't, it's not even really real, okay? Your soul may be older. And so even though you may be looking at it like, well, why would you do this? Why would you do that? You have to remember, a lot of people don't have that level of consciousness that an old soul has. If you're identifying as an older soul, okay? If you feel like, you've walked this earth many times. Your father could be a baby soul. They don't have that level of consciousness. So they did the best they could with what they had. For some of you, I'm hearing this is like a marriage. Either, a marriage that's ended or a marriage that will be ending. Okay? I'm sorry if that's triggering. If this is a former marriage, like a former partner, they did the best they could with what they had. And you may be saying, well, their best wasn't good enough. And no one is saying that their best was good enough. Okay, so let's release that as well. No one is saying that. But they did the best they could with what they had. It doesn't mean that, they wanted to hurt you or they wanted to not do this and that. No, they did the best they could with what they had. So when you say that, you release yourself and that person. So for some of you, you need to forgive. Forgive your ex-partner. Forgive your father. Forgive your grandfather. Release it, because you're holding on to bitterness that you don't even realize. And from what I'm seeing here, this bitterness is blocking you from more abundance, blocking you from healthier relationships. It's causing trust issues. It's causing you to question yourself. It's causing you to doubt yourself, doubt your movements, doubt the things that the universe has for you, because of holding on to this bitterness and resentment from your father or your ex-partner or ex-lover, because you haven't forgiven them and forgiven yourself. And so you may be saying, well, I've already forgiven them. The ancestors are saying, go deeper. For some of you, there's a pivotal thing that's getting ready to happen. The wheel is turning, and this is a part of your destiny and a part of your fate. And this is the number 10. So for some of you, you're getting ready to end a tough cycle, a tough karmic cycle. It's a serious pivotal. This tower and this wheel of fortune is getting ready to be a pivotal, huge pivotal revelation or moment that's getting ready to happen for you. That's getting ready to turn everything upside down, but it's going to turn it upside down for the better. You may be feeling like, oh shit, I don't know. No, this is going, it may feel a little uneasy. It may feel a little shaky at first, but they're saying, no, trust it, trust the process. This is getting ready to turn things around for the better. You're getting ready to be very pleased with what's getting ready to happen. There is some money issues here. some money addictions. For some of you, it's overspending. For some of you, this gambling. For some of you, it's like not paying attention to your wallet, to spending money freely, not really paying attention to your income, your bills, your money matters. So the ancestors are saying get more serious and more intentional about your spending, your budget. They're saying you are abundant because we have the Nine of Cups here. You are abundant. You know, there's no need to question that. But they're saying be more intentional about your spending. Pay attention to your spending. Pay attention to what you're putting your money into. Okay? Pay attention to if you're having gambling issues. They're saying, why are you gambling? Ask yourself that. What is it? What is it that what's the excitement and the thrill you're getting from that? For some of you, no, don't throw it away. Put it over there. Thank you. For some of you, you know, you were told things like when you were younger, like this is what boys do, this is what little girls do. Little girls, and I feel like this is going back to that codependent people-pleasing stuff. You know, you may have been told, oh, you know, this is what little girls do, this is what little boys do. They always show up, they always give, they're always there, they're always, you know, giving to others. They're always just so flexible and just pleasing. It's time to reprogram yourself. It's time to reprogram yourself. To reprogram yourself to show up for you first. To be there for you first. To love yourself first. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Okay? If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. But you are really being asked to address the father wounds, the grandfather wounds, the fake friends. Because again, I really do feel the father wounds for you, pile 2, is so deeply woven because of the bitterness and the anger and resentment is causing friction in so many of your relationships that you haven't realized. Your friendships, your romantic relationships, okay? Because of those father wounds. For some of you, it is an ex-partner. It may be both. But there is an ex-partner energy that's causing a lot of friction. Because what I'm hearing is this. Anyone new that comes into your life, you're subconsciously, you're holding on to that, the pain from the former relationship. So if this person does something, it triggers you to make you go back to your former relationship and makes you feel like, okay, oh, I dealt with this before. It's very subconscious, but it's like, oh, I dealt with this before. This is what this person is going to do. So it's like a self-sabotaging energy as well, but it's a very subconscious energy. So you're going to have to really work on reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your subconscious, letting go of that resentment, letting go of that bitterness, telling yourself you're safe. You don't need to people please to feel love. You don't need to keep giving to feel love. You don't need to keep doing all of these things to feel love. You could just be you. And you're naturally a giver. You're naturally a lover. You're naturally going to do this and that. But you're going to have to do some reprogramming and telling yourself that you're safe, telling yourself you are loved, telling yourself you are worthy, and you don't need to self-sabotage. Just flow with it and accept all of the abundance coming to you, pal, too. Okay, so let's get you your oracle. So we have attraction, 44. Okay, sovereignty, 41. So this 44 reduces to the number 8. This 41 reduces to the number 5. And then we have fear, number 11, which reduces to number 2. You also have infinity, 18. And look, the infinity symbol looks like the number 8, and that reduces to the number 9. So another 8 here. We have 3 monkeys, 32, which reduces to 5. So that's another 5 here. Oh, you guys had an extra card. Chakras, 7. And then we have baby, number 3. Okay. I am open to receive peace, love, harmony, and joy. I am never alone. God's love is with me every step of the way. Okay, pile 2. So, off the bat here, some of you will be having a baby soon. There will be a baby on the way, okay? Yeah. For some of you, it's twins, okay? I just want to point that out. And that this is not a physical baby. This is going to be a huge creative project or business, okay? But for many of you, it's a baby. It's a physical baby or twins, okay? Yeah. So congratulations, pal, too. So we also have here chakras and the 3 monkeys. The see no evil, hear no evil, think no evil, speak no evil. So for some of you, you could benefit from some Reiki if you're into that, clearing out your chakras. You could do it on your own, but if you would prefer to see someone, go to see someone and have Reiki done, get your chakras cleared. For some of you, you have been compromised. There is a level of like, you're not sovereign. And with the chakras coming up, you may need some SRT, spirit release therapy. Yeah. Okay. So, like Lily Rose, I think Lily Rose is doing it right now. Her link is below for her channel. Charlotte from Happy Twins does SRT as well. I don't know if she's doing it right now. Made for Love does it, but I think Made for Love is not doing it right now. So just check on their websites. Okay. For some of you, you do need SRT because you're not sovereign. You're not clear. You've been compromised. Someone has either put some type of like spell on you, or something's been compromised in your system. So Reiki, SRT, spirit release therapy, you could clear your chakras on your own by doing meditations. Get the meditations from YouTube. You need to be aligned and balanced, because right now you're not aligned and balanced. So the ancestors are pointing this out to you. And for some of you, I do think that there is some fear surrounding that. Like, you may know that your chakras are not balanced and you're afraid to find out what's causing the imbalance. So they're saying, please do not be afraid. Please do not be afraid, because this is a part of your health. Okay, it's your energetic health. So they want you to take that seriously, and they want you to not be afraid to look into what's going on, because they want you to be aligned. With this speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. This is again, okay, pile 2. I'm feeling the energy of don't be afraid. Don't self-sabotage, and don't be afraid to find out, dig deeper within you. I feel like for many of you, you are doing the work. You are healing, you're loving yourself. But for some of you, I'm getting this energy, you're afraid to look at the shadow. You're afraid to go deeper. You're scared of what you may see. You're fearful. You're fearful of going deeper within your inner child. And from what I'm hearing, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because you want to be sovereign and pure. And that's dealing with the shadows. That's digging into your shadows, releasing that pain, releasing the resentment, releasing the anger. Don't be afraid to admit that you're angry at your ex-partner. You're angry at your father. Don't be afraid to admit that you have resentment or shame or guilt. Because once you finally admit these things, then you can heal it. Now you are aware. You're being honest and you're aware. So now it's like, okay, I can heal it. I can heal it, release it, and move on. So don't be afraid to do these things. Don't self-sabotage yourself, okay? Take the steps to clear out your energetic health, to get your energetic health in the right place, so you're not in the up and down energy or feeling all over the place or feeling imbalance. Attraction. You are very attractive right now. So with that happening, you can attract anything. You can attract anything. You can do anything. You are infinitely abundant. Pile 2. You can have whatever it is you want. Okay, you're very attractive right now. But you really do, like I said, need to focus on this. Clear this out so you could be even more attractive. You have a lot of abundance coming to you. You have blessings coming to you. A baby. For many of you, this is what you really want. Like, I'm hearing you're so pleased to see this coming up because you want children or a child or family. So clear this stuff out and don't self-sabotage. I am open. Look at this. Say this to yourself. I am open to receive peace, love, harmony, and joy. Be open. Be open because you are attractive. So you attract it. Get that vibration, clear this out and get that vibration high, high, high so you can have whatever it is you want. I am open to receive peace, love, harmony, and joy. This is what the universe wants to give to you. This is what your ancestors want you to have. They also want you to know that you're never alone. You always have them. You always have the support. Support from them, support from God, Spirit, Universe, Most High. You always have that support. Okay? Tap into your infinite love and abundance and support. You are never alone, pal 2. You always have that. Let go of this fear, release it, let go of the bitterness, let go of the anger. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you, and it's blocking your chakras. It's blocking it. Your chakras can't be aligned if it's in there blocked. If you do see someone about Reiki or SRT, please do your research on this person. Do not just go to anyone. Do not just trust anyone. Use your intuition and discernment because your energetic body is important. You don't want to just see anyone about this, okay? You want to see someone who knows what the hell they're doing because this is not, you're going to be open. And if these people don't know what they're doing or if these people's energy is not where it's supposed to be, no. You don't want to be open with the wrong people and the wrong energies here. Be very discerning and use your intuition, use your inner guidance. And if you need help, ask your ancestors for help to send you or to show you who you need to choose. And this is, again, I'm hearing the ambulance. It's an emergency. Get this clear. Get this clear so you can attract what you deserve. So I'm sending you, wow, I guess. They're not playing. Okay. I'm sending you so much love, pal 2. Thank you for being here with me. I'm proud of you for doing the work. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself. Wow. They're not playing. They're like, clear this out and get sovereign. Release that fear. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Please like the video, subscribe. Join the capital LOVE tribe. Comment below. Let me know how this resonated, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling great. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I love you all so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. I really do appreciate all of it. Thank you all. Okay, so I just want to say, this reading may be pretty triggering. The ancestors come through really hard. They don't mess around. They could come through harder than spirit with their messages, so maybe very triggering. I'm sending you love. I'm sorry if it is triggering, but it is for you to heal and what you need to know. So let's go, pal 3. What do the ancestors want you to know? Please, spirit, ancestors, ancient ancestors. What does pal 3 need to know? Oh, okay. Take all these cards. We'll take these though. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups, the Emperor, 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Pile 3, please. The Fool card. Queen of Pentacles. And 9 of Pentacles. Okay. bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. You can see that. Okay. Okay, from the Family Feud Oracle deck by Tipsy Tiff. If you would like to purchase this deck, the link will be below. We have Suicide, Grandmother, Cain and Abel, Brother. Wow, okay. Sheesh. Family Pictures. They put a spell on you. This is not your daddy. Family Dinner. Mother. Motherly Love. It Was a Lie. Look at the Eyes. Kissing Cousins. The Neighbor Did It. Okay, pile 3. Okay, it's a few different messages here. Okay, so there is some type of sibling rivalry here, whether it's with a brother or a sister. Because we have the Cain and Abel, and then we have the brother here. For some of you, this sibling rivalry began during childhood. I'm hearing that the mother favored one child or a couple of children over the other children here. I'm feeling for you, pile 3, you were the favored one. You don't have to be, maybe you weren't, but I do feel for many of you, you were considered the favored one or the favorite. I do feel that with this parent or parents, it could be more than one parent that showed favor here. I do feel that there was there was love given to, you and the other sibling or the other siblings, but there was a special connection between you, pile 3, and either your mother or father, or it could be both parents. There was just like a special connection. For some of you, I'm hearing, you and your mother, you two have had many lifetimes together. It's a strong spiritual soul connection here. So it's kind of just like you and your mother, it was just like a natural connection. It was very natural. It was very loving. It was very grounded. It was just a very special connection that you have with your mother. And the sibling or siblings, they were jealous of that. They were jealous of the connection. They didn't feel the same connection with the mother or the father. They didn't feel accepted. They didn't feel the same love. I'm hearing for some of you that it's a situation where the mother, like let's just say this is 2 brothers here, and the mother favored you, pile 3. The mother saw things in the brother like things that triggered her, okay? It may have been things from like things that your brother did or sister did that made the mother see things from like the father, or see her dark side, her shadow, and it was very triggering, and it was hard to deal with. It was hard to accept. It was harder for your mother or father to love. But within you, pile 3, they saw them. They saw kindred connection. They saw like, oh, pile 3 is a lot like me. It's easier to love when I see the good qualities of myself. It's easier to love when it's like, oh, pile 3 does these things like me. I love that. I love that. When it was like in the other sibling, it was like, oh, this sibling, I'm seeing all of the things I don't like. I'm seeing how, this sibling is showing me my darker side. I don't like that. This sibling is showing me the darker side of like the father or the mother, the other parent. So it's a thing where it's like that created that rivalry, and it created that energy where it's been harder to reconcile. It's been harder to reconcile. It's also been harder to it's been hard for you and this sibling or siblings to move forward, but it's a thing where it's never been discussed. It's never been discussed. It's never been revealed. It's never been talked about. Okay. It's just something that no one's ever talked about. It's like everyone has felt it, but no one's ever really said. We've tiptoed around it. So for some of you, it does need to be discussed. But the ancestors are saying you will know the right time because you're very divine, you're very intuitive, you're very powerful. So you are going to be the one that has to begin the conversation, because the siblings will need this healing. You will need the healing, and so will the siblings. Okay. For some of you, you thought that the sibling or siblings all had the same father, but they don't. Okay, with this is not your daddy. This is not going to be for everyone. But for some of you, you thought that it could be like a brother or sister. You thought that they had the same father as you, but they don't. Okay, so that's a secret that's within the family that, I'm not saying it's going to be exposed, but this is just for you to know if you're resonating with this. I don't know if this is going to be exposed, though. For some of you, it will be exposed during a family dinner. It's going to be exposed during like an explosive family dinner, Thanksgiving or Christmas, some type of holiday. For some of you here, your mother or father or grandmother lived a lie. Okay, they lived a lie. They weren't honest about who they really were. They weren't honest about, they didn't live in their authentic nature. They weren't truthful to themselves. They weren't truthful about what they wanted in life. They weren't truthful about what they wanted to do. They really did live a lie, okay? And they had a lot of secrets. They had a lot of secrets, and they didn't want anyone to know. For some of you, they had like a double life. They did things that they weren't proud of. And for some of you, I'm hearing that led to suicide. Okay, that led to suicide. They killed themselves because they weren't able to live their authentic life. They weren't able to be who they really wanted to be. They had so many secrets and so much shame and guilt that they committed suicide behind that. And it was very difficult for them to continue living. They didn't want to live anymore because they felt like they couldn't be honest, and they just wanted to be authentic. For some of you, someone has put a spell on you. Someone has compromised you. I talked about that in pile 2. You may want to watch that if you're resonating with this, and maybe messages for you in pile 2 about that. For some of you, I'm hearing that this is a lover or a former lover or a former friend that has put a spell on you, that has you trapped. They put the spell on you to keep you stuck. They want you to be stuck. They don't want you to move forward, because for many of you, you're moving forward to a fulfilling life. The next chapter is getting ready to be, because you're coming into a new chapter. You're getting ready to start a new cycle for many of you. We have the Fool here. That's a new beginning. So this new beginning will be full of contentment, emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance. And it's going to be with a new person. And this person who put a spell on you is either a former lover or a friend. And they want you to be stuck. They want to stab you in the back. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to leave them. They don't want you to know, they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be with them. They feel like, you'll be the happiest with them. They don't want you to have stability. Okay, so, this former lover has done some things to create a space where you're just not going to leave. They don't want you to leave. They want you to stay right there with them. So the ancestors are saying, look at the eyes. What does the eyes tell you? What do you see in their eyes? You're very intuitive, pile 3. You'll be able to know. You're very intuitive. okay? And you're curious, you're naturally curious. So they're saying, look at these people in the eyes, and what do you see? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you feel? What are the signs? You're getting signs, you're getting downloads. They're saying, do not ignore what you see, what you hear, and the signs that are coming to you. For some of you, you need to look at the family pictures. I'm hearing that some secrets. Oh, I need to change my battery. Hold on, pile 3. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying, so pile 3, I just want to say one more thing about the person that put a spell on you. They want you to be confused and stuck. They don't want you to move. They want you to be in this place of confusion, having a hard time making a decision, not knowing whether to be with them, not knowing where to move on. That's their motivation. That's what they're trying to do. So they're continuing to do the work to keep you there. For some of you, there is some type of inappropriate behavior that went down with like you and your cousin, not you two together, but like you and your cousin, something happened to you and the neighbor did it, or the neighbor was involved, and that's going to be a specific message. That's not going to be for everyone, but there may be like some memories that you're having, some repressed memories, or something you don't remember of something inappropriate going on with you or your cousin or something like that, and they're saying, the ancestors are saying that the neighbor did it. For some of you, like I said, you have a new beginning that's coming, and this new beginning is going to be full of contentment and happiness, and your ancestors are reassuring you that your new beginning is almost here. 10 represents completion. You're almost done with whatever cycle that you're closing out. Okay, and you're at the end of this cycle. You're at the end. The shift is getting ready to come, and you're already in your power. It's just about continuing to affirm yourself. Tell yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself you are worthy. You are worthy of whatever it is you want, because I do feel that you're manifesting your partner, your ideal partner, the person that you really want to be with. You're manifesting this. So they're saying, stick to the plan. Keep manifesting. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep staying focused. Focus on what it is you want. Don't give up. Don't self-sabotage. Don't give up, because you are going to have what it is you want. But for some of you, you do have a backstabbing energy around you. You have a backstabbing energy around you. It's an energy of, I want you all to myself. It's an energy vampire in your circle, around in your energy. They're sucking the life out of you. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to leave them. They don't want you to let them go. Okay, they don't want to do anything without you. They want to be stuck to you. Like I said, it's like a leech, an energy vampire here. For some of you, you do need to have a family dinner. You do need to have a family dinner, and you need to ask some intentional questions. Ask, whoever's at this family dinner, whether it's, parents or siblings or uncles, aunts, cousins, whatever, ask some intentional questions. Ask about this family member. Ask some stories, like what do they know about the ancestors? What do they know about the grandparents? What do they know about the great-grandparents? What can they tell you? Because you're going to be the one that's going to go on this quest to find out more information about your family. The ancestors are guiding you to do that. They're saying they're not trying to put too much on your plate right now, but they're saying that they want you to be the one to uncover the stories, to keep it going, because no one else is really going to be keeping track of these stories in your family. You're going to be the one that does it. The ancestors have appointed this job to you. I'm hearing some of you like, oh, do I really want this job? But the ancestors are saying, yes, you do. And yes, you're the one that's going to be able to do it. So they're saying, have a family dinner and ask, get your questions together and be intentional and record the information, whether you record it with your phone. They're saying record it, because it's going to be a lot of things that are going to help, some secrets too. And it's going to be a lot of information that comes out that will help you unlock more things that you need to know moving forward with your journey. And it's going to be also healing for you in your path. For some of you, you do need to heal your mother wound. You do have a mother wound here. Although I do feel that you received a lot of love from your mother. Again, for some of you, it's more love than the other siblings received. But there is some resentment here. There is like some anger. And it could be anger surrounding like, well, why would you favor me and not give everyone the same equal amount of love? Why would you put me on a pedestal? Do you know how that destroyed the relationship with my siblings? Like, these are the kind of things that I'm hearing, and I feel like this is deep within your subconscious. This is something that you're not fully aware of. For some of you, I'm hearing it's like you were only child and you resent your mother for not having more children. You resent not having a sibling. You resent the fact that you never had a sibling. You resent the fact that you are the one that's going to have to be the one to take care of your mother or father or the parents by yourself. So there's some subconscious wounds here, okay, that need to be addressed with your mother. And I do feel for many of you, there is this energy of suicide or giving up on the maternal side. It's almost like if it's not, specifically the parent, the mother killing themselves, the grandmother killing themselves, it could be like not taking care of themselves and beating themselves down and getting really sick and dying because they didn't take care of themselves and they didn't value themselves. And so that's a pattern you will be breaking. It's like, when we don't take care of ourselves and we don't put ourselves first, we put everyone else first. If you do that year after year after year, you're going to get worn down, beat down, and then you're going to accumulate all of this emotional stress. And then that emotional stress will manifest to physical pain, physical ailments. So that's like the energy that I'm getting. And it's like you're going to be the one that's going to break that pal 3. You're going to be the one to break that cycle of putting everyone first, not taking care of yourself, not valuing self-care, to the detriment of yourself, to the detriment of your health and your energy. You're going to break that cycle. So it could be some resentment around that too, like seeing your mother doing for everyone else, but never doing for herself, never taking care of herself, never honoring herself. Okay, so I do feel that energy as well, pal 3. And you're going to be the one to break that. But you may have some resentment around that as well. That, with your mother, like, beating herself down to take care of everyone else and not taking care of herself. So there's some subconscious wounds there that need to be addressed, okay? Pile 3. Let's get to your oracle. So we have acceptance, number 4. Self-reflection, 17, which reduces to the number 8. Hunger, 29, which reduces to the number 11 or the number 2. Phoenix, 27, reduces to the number 9. Rainbows, 28, reduces to the number 10. Juggler, 19, reduces to the number 10. So that's 2 10s here. We have 1010. Google that as well for more messages. And I think it was another 10 out. So yeah, so many of you are at the end of a cycle. You're completing a cycle. Peace is mine. Joy is mine. Freedom is mine. Strength is mine. As I take time to nurture the ones I love, take a moment and tune in to express what I need. So I'm going to start here. So this is like, again, that energy of, this is what I was seeing for some of you, I think you have resentment with your mother or grandmother around this. This is, again, reminding you, you're breaking that cycle. You're breaking that wound. Continue to give yourself, nurture yourself. You're always going to love and nurture the ones around you. But always remember to take time to nurture yourself and ask yourself, what is it you need? What do you need? How are you feeling? Do check-ins with yourself every day. How did that make you feel? How are you feeling? What do you need? Do you feel depleted? Do you feel used up? Do you feel sucked up? Do you feel dry? Do you feel, just ask yourself these questions, because you're naturally a lover. You're naturally going to give. You're naturally an empath, pile 3. But you have to remember to take care of yourself. And I feel like you come from, it could be on your maternal side. You come from a line of givers, empaths. So you have to remember you're breaking that. Because you know how to juggle. You know how to multitask. In fact, this is a message that some of you may be juggling too much right now. You may have too much going on. You may be multitasking too much. It may be too many things going on where you need to cut some things back, because you're not able to give yourself that time and love and care that you really need and really deserve. So you're being asked to really examine that and ask yourself, do you have too much going on right now? Are you doing too many things? Are you wearing too many hats? Are you stretching yourself too thin? If so, you need to pull back and cut some things back, because we are multitaskers and we do have that ability, but we're not meant to be running ourselves in the ground. Phoenix, you're going through a huge transformation. If you're resonating with that 10, you're ending a tough karmic cycle, a tough cycle. You're rising up. You're transforming and you're rising up like a phoenix from the ashes. This is the rebirth. This is happening. It's a huge transformative time right now, and you're moving into rainbows. 10 of Cups, that was the first card that fell out for you. You're getting ready to go into a beautiful new beginning and cycle that's going to be full of emotional fulfillment and abundance. And it's going to be everything that you want. And for many of you, you are manifesting that with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. So this is reassurance from the ancestors. It's getting ready to be cupcakes, rainbows, and like candy falling from the sky for you. It's just going to be beautiful. Everything that you want. And you have a serious hunger and desire for it. That wolf energy. You're not messing around. You're not playing any games. You have your eye on the prize. You are focused. You are focused on what it is you want, and you're going to manifest what it is you want. Okay, so stay focused, but take care of yourself in the process, because the more you take care of yourself, the more you will be able to attract, the higher your vibration is. Don't juggle too much. Take time for you. You're also being asked to remember this is a time of self-reflection and self-acceptance. This is about accepting yourself, accepting your shadow, accepting the things you cannot change, accepting who you are, loving who you are, radical acceptance for you, loving yourself, okay, loving what you see in the mirror, being able to look at yourself in the mirror, being able to hold your the inner child, hold the hand of your inner child. Love yourself unconditionally. That's what this is all about. And that's what's going to unlock the rainbows and sunshine for you. Okay? Radical self-love and self-acceptance. Don't forget that. The ancestors are reminding you, the more you love yourself unconditionally, the more you accept yourself, the more you will unlock whatever it is you want, whatever it is you're manifesting. That goes along with the hunger and desire for whatever it is you want. Peace is mine, joy is mine, freedom is mine, strength is mine. Say these affirmations. Say this affirmation. All these things are yours. And you could just sit back, happy, fulfilled, calm, peace, inner joy, knowing peace is mine, joy is mine, freedom is mine, strength is mine. And just be happy. And that's going along with this rainbows and sunshine. That's what you want. And that's what you will have. Okay? That's exactly what you will have. And you will be at peace. You will be happy. You will be free. And you will have total joy. Pile 3. Continue doing the work. All of these things are yours. Yours to have. I'm sending you so much love, Pile 3. I know that may have been triggering, but I'm proud of you for doing the work. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself, and I'm sending you so much love. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe, comment below, let me know how that resonated. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.